good afternoon.
Hello, Steve.
It's very, very nice to see you on this lovely sunny Sunday afternoon.
Lovely.
Are you keeping well?
Yes, absolutely. I'm fine.
Excellent stuff. Now, I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for asking. Would you like to introduce yourself to our lovely, lovely listeners?
Hello, everybody. My name is Sara and I'm a member of Jumprov.
Jumprov, and that's, of course, is who you're coming to talk about today, your upcoming show of Jumprov at the Birmingham Hippodrome.
Yes, the 25th of May.
Fantastic. Which is that next Saturday?
It's next Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Time is flying. I'm not quite sure where the month of May has gone, to be fair. And it's actually my baby's birthday. He turns 21 this week as
Your
well.
baby?
Yeah,
21.
I know. He's yes, I'm sure he's not listening. He's got far better things to do than listen to his dad on the radio. But yeah, Harrison turns 21 on Friday, the 24th. So
congrats.
thank you very much. But yeah, thank you so much for coming into to the green room today. Apologies that as you can see, although it's the green room, there's a lot of red, white, and black in the room. No, not a lot of green, unfortunately.
That's right. Thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure. Now, with obviously a title like Jumprov, we're going, that's an interesting title. So tell me a little bit about Jumprov.
Yes, so Jumprov is an improv group and was founded in 2016 by Sunny Dapp. And the main aim was to get more black and brown people to do and watch improv.
Fantastic.
So what Jumprov does is take in traditional improv games and put their own spin on it, a little bit of flavor and texture, just to try and appeal a wider demographic. Because what we do is just season and spice up traditional games to attract new audience that would have never engaged before.
Sure.
So yeah, we are keeping traditional audience and we are also bringing new people in.
Great stuff. Now, obviously, as you're probably aware, I am a massive improv fan. It is one of my guilty pleasures. So I'm right there with you on anything that brings more people into the world of improv. Now, obviously, I think from reading up some of your bits and pieces, it's very much comedy based as well.
Yes. We basically do show games and it's all comedy.
Yes.
Yeah, just fun, crazy fun.
Brilliant stuff. See, it's the one bit that doesn't always come when I've done my improv nights. Quite often there's a lot of drama that gets brought to it, as well as comedy as well does come in, but a lot of the actors that I work with, it is very much on the drama side. So it's lovely to see comedy out there in the improv world as well, which I think is probably more known, and that's what the audiences want. Is they come to the theatre to go out and enjoy themselves, don't they? And they've had a laugh.
Yes, and the thing is that we want the audience to be part of our show, so they engage with us. They give us suggestions, and they're another member of Jumprov.
Sure.
So they're not just passively watching.
Lovely. That's what we like. Put the audience under a little bit of pressure. Say, look, you might think you're here for a good time. Well, you are here for a good time, but you're not here just to sit there and be passive. You've got to take part as well. So
yes. If crazy things come out, it's not our fault. We literally don't know what's going to happen every show. We don't know.
That is the beauty of improv, isn't it? It's who needs to be learning lines and doing all the bits and pieces where we can just make it up on the spot. But the downside of that is anything can happen.
Anything, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Now, Sara, you're okay to stop and talk to me for a bit today?
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. Well, I'm going to need to play a little bit of music, because otherwise some of my regular listeners will get a little bit cross with me. They'll be sending me hate mail, and that's just rude, isn't it? We should all be more kind to each other.
Yes.
So as a little treat, I'm going to take you over to the world of In the Heights. This is When You're Home. You're listening to The Green Room. There we go, the fantastic track there from In the Heights. And I don't know about you, but In the Heights, when I'm listening to it, always makes me feel summery, which is quite perfect for today, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is nice to have a little bit of sunshine again, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I love it.
Absolutely. I was going to say we got teased. Was it last week? But then we had lots and lots of rain again. Although the temperatures are up a little bit, which is great. But it's nice just to have some proper sunshine in our life. I've not checked on the forward forecast for next week, but fingers crossed, it's going to be a good week ahead.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Absolutely. Now, Sara, how long have you been a member of Jumprov?
So I've joined Jumprov Academy in 2019.
Okay. Now, when you say academy, talk to me more about what is the Jumprov Academy?
So we literally got called in
Okay.
by Sandy. I during those years I just wanted to challenge myself as an actor. So
Yes.
I attended some improv classes in Birmingham, level 1 and level 2 improv led by John Trevor.
Brilliant.
From Box of Frogs.
Yeah.
And yes, then Sunny just reached out to me and to other people that now are full members of Jumprov, and we started practicing. Just get used to Jumprov style
Sure.
and new games as well. And yeah, that was well, for me, it was a huge challenge being a native Italian speaker, so
Sure.
that was quite scary. But yeah, it was really, really fun. And basically, I became a full-time member in 2019 at this crazy drunk show. It was a drunk show.
A drunk show.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I've seen and heard of Drunk Shakespeare as a show.
Yes.
And when the one member of the cast gets plied with alcohol, and they take it in turns to be the person who gets plied with alcohol as they're trying to deliver their lines. So this is a drunken improv as well.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about some of my fellow Birmingham actors who are part of my improv set, and them and alcohol can be quite dangerous. So,
Yes. We haven't done it yet. Every time the drunk show comes up, we were just like, oh my god, oh my.
definitely a brave thing to do. Drunk improv. It's
Yes.
wow. My mind is racing ahead of the potential disasters that could happen. But likewise, some very entertaining stuff, I would imagine, at the same time.
Yes,
But-
it was absolutely entertaining, and because we were in a pub,
Yes.
and the audience was definitely, as I said, another member of Jumprov.
Sure.
They were just into it with us, and yeah, it was really.
Excellent stuff. But of course, this week's show is sober improv, isn't it? With Jumprov
Yeah.
at the Birmingham Hippodrome. So how can people get hold of tickets to come and see you guys?
Well, they can just pop into the Birmingham Hippodrome's website.
Excellent.
And our show is the 25th of May, Saturday at 7:45 p.m. So 7:45, and it's only £5.
Boom!
Under.
That's a bargain. I mean, you can't do
Yeah.
anything for a fiver, can you? Really? So
No.
that is superb. Now, Sara, obviously going back to something you mentioned a little bit earlier, your native language is Italian.
Yes.
So that must be
is.
absolutely amazing, really, what goes on in your head, because obviously improv is made up on the spot. So initially, when someone is, to be able to translate what is going on and bring it out immediately, that takes some skill.
It's weird now because obviously I've got like 2 levels.
Yes.
So to be honest, at the moment, what I see myself doing is just trying to adjust the references, because
Okay.
obviously there are some things that are part of my Italian culture
Yes,
and
yes,
knowledge,
indeed.
and some that are obviously part of the British one. So sometimes I don't know people like, or even famous people
Sure.
that are famous here. I'm just
Yes.
like, yeah.
It means nothing to me. Absolutely.
Exactly.
To be fair, my wife says that about me. She's quite into a popular culture, and a lot of times she'll mention somebody to me and look at me as if to say, "How can you not know that person?" I'm going, "No."
No, but luckily, you can always find a way to to get it to.
Yes.
And with Jumprov, we're all very supportive, so
Brilliant.
we always try to I mean, this is a thing that we also got from like John Travel. I try not to get to the famous lower hanging fruit.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're also trying to find something that is kind of common knowledge and knowledgeable, so that everybody feels included.
Absolutely, because at the end of the day, it's about the audience's journey as well, isn't it? You know, the more they can feel part of it, the more they appreciate it. So
Yes.
brilliant.
So, yeah.
Now, I am going to play another track if that's okay.
Yep.
And quite appropriately, because they're at the Birmingham Hippodrome the same time as you guys, we have got the touring cast of Come From Away, and from the original production, this is Darkness and Trees. And from Come From Away, that was Darkness and Trees, and that is starting its journey at the Birmingham Hippodrome. I think it's the 21st they kick off, and they've got a 10-day residency at the Hippodrome. So fantastic touring production there. Had the honour of seeing that in the West End a couple of years ago with my good lady wife. Now, Sara,
Yes.
we're talking all things improv today, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant stuff. Now, one of the bits that I absolutely love about you guys is your interaction with the audience. And as you said, the audience is almost like an additional member of the Jumprov family when they're there. So just how do you get the audience involved?
Yeah, so basically we have some games where we literally ask the audience to write down suggestions.
Okay.
And when we start our games, we just read them as we're going.
So you're in the middle of doing an improv yourself, and then you'll open the piece of paper, and then suddenly it's like, oh, okay, right, okay, this is where we're going with that.
Exactly. And people just give you the craziest suggestions. So yeah, the audience is just there giving us suggestions, telling us, I don't know, specific locations, professions, anything. And because our audience is so diverse, we really get some very particular and obscure sometimes.
Sure, yes, indeed.
Suggestions. So it's a great challenge for us. We never know what's going to happen. Because the audience is just telling, well, today we feel like, telling you to do this crazy stuff.
Brilliant.
So,
when we were talking off air, you obviously mentioned that you've had people from all over the world come to see you guys.
Yes, our last show, that was incredible. It was just the four of us, so absolutely crazy, very energetic show.
I would imagine with only 4 actors, that's a lot of pressure.
yes. I was knackered after. I was like, oh, and we had a group from South Africa.
Okay.
They literally landed on the day.
Wow.
And they booked a ticket in South Africa because they were coming to Birmingham, and they thought, oh, what are we going to do?
What shall we do today? Yeah. Let's go and do some improv. Fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. A group of at least 10, 11 people. Yeah, from a dog shelter group, so that was really nice. And then we also had some people from the US. Very, very different people on the show. So, that was interesting.
I can
imagine,
really because I was just thinking then, if obviously from an occupational point of view, or just from an experience point of view, their life experiences are very different to you and I. So, I suppose with some of the things that might have been suggested during the improv challenges, anything could happen.
Yes. And we always, not always, but we enjoy also doing accents. So we played with that, and I know that's also a thing that makes people feel included, because sometimes you're doing their accents, you're like, that's not how it is, or you got it.
Brilliant.
So,
I'm not a fan myself of accents. I love other people doing accents, but
I'm bad.
It's definitely not one of my specialities. I try and avoid when I can, but
same. But we're doing it for fun. So I jump in and do my bad accent, but it's okay.
Love it. Just gonna go in there and do it because it's fun. That's what we like. What is probably the weirdest thing you've ever had to improv?
I can say that there's a game where we have to give a sort of an instruction to explain something, and every time we get less time. So we start with a minute.
Yes.
Then we 30 seconds. No, sorry, more than a minute. And then we get the time that gets shortened and shortened. And so obviously it's crazy because you have to just explain whatever you're explaining in a very fast pace.
Yeah.
But the thing is that the suggestions that you're given, just sometimes they ask you, oh, explain how to, I don't know, paint a pig red.
Okay.
I don't know, weird things. Or even in other games, and one of our favorite game, I would say that, yeah, I really love this game. It's called Online Dating. And it's a game where basically two people have been dating online
Yes.
and they're finally meeting in person. So they're talking about their own profiles.
Okay.
And they're always saying, oh, I really like this on your profile. I really like this. And the thing that we like is what the audience suggested. And the audience is suggesting crazy things.
Some very warped minds in the audience, one would imagine.
Absolutely. Sometimes it's like, and you're literally reading it and you're just like, yes, okay, yes, so are you really like collecting nails?
Brilliant. So that's the beauty of it, isn't it? When you, as I say, when it's an improv game and it's that interaction of opening up the mystery and saying it to the other actor immediately what's there, so anything can happen.
Yes, and the other actor has to go with it.
Yeah.
So they're just like, yeah, I do like collecting toenails and fingernails. Yes, I do like to do that. Yeah.
Fantastic. Right. Well, as I say, I am going to have to play a little bit more music now. So I don't know whether anyone out there has seen the latest trailer for Wicked that comes out in the cinemas in November. But saw the extended trailer this week and it was amazing. So we're going back old school. So this is Defying Gravity. You're listening to Steve on Black Country Extra. This, of course, is The Green Room. There we go. A little bit of Defying Gravity. And I tell you what, who's going to be defying gravity this week? And this, of course, is the lovely folks from Jumprov. Going to be defying everything, I reckon, at the Birmingham Hippodrome on Saturday. And I'm lucky to be live in the studio with the lovely Sara. Hey. So, Sara, not long to go, only 6 days before you guys are performing.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's getting closer, getting closer.
Absolutely. So what are you most looking forward to about Saturday?
Just to see the audience, what the audience is gonna throw at us, like the crazy suggestions.
Fantastic. Yeah. And do you know how many actors are going to be performing this weekend?
So it's gonna be the 5 of us.
Excellent stuff. Weekend, so 5. So not down to the pressure of the 4 of you. There is the 5 members for this oncoming performance, and at £5, that is an absolute total bargain,
absolutely,
isn't it?
Yeah, come on.
You can't get a lot for a £5.
Get your ticket on the website.
Definitely so. So go over to the Birmingham Hippodrome website, have a look at the What's On diary, and you will see the lovely guys from Jumprov next to Come From Away. And I reckon they Come From Away, you're probably looking at £50 for a ticket there. So there you go. Pop next door to the Patrick Centre in the Birmingham Hippodrome, where you can be entertained for only £5. See, perfect.
Yes, and follow us on our socials.
On your socials, brilliant.
Yeah.
As I say, please let us know how people can get hold of you on your socials. What socials are you on?
We are on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everything.
Everything,
at
great.
Jumprov.
At
Jumprov.
Brilliant stuff. And as always, we will have a link to some details from Jumprov later on our own socials. So please check out the Green Room a little bit later when you will be able to see my lovely guest from today.
Hey.
And hopefully as well, if my technology is working, there will be a little link on YouTube as well for today's interview. So it is still work in progress. I'm still not quite sure of my camera angles and stuff like that. But
you're doing fine.
Please bear with us. But that's great. Sara, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
Should we let these guys into a little secret? See, you and I are going to be performing together as well, aren't we, next month?
Exactly, yeah. Next Tuesday, no, on the 4th of June.
4th of June, yes indeed, at the Old Rep in Birmingham.
Yes.
So yes, for a new experience there as well. So although this is scripted, so we've both got some script to learn.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. This is a fundraising event. We also have to tell everybody. So it's a pay as you can.
Pay as you can, absolutely. So you can't get much cheaper theatre than what we're offering at the moment, can you?
Exactly. Come on.
Brilliant. Well, once again, thank you so much for coming in today. It's lovely to see you. All the best for Saturday. And I hope the audience throws lots and lots of lovely suggestions to you.
I hope so too. Come join us on Saturday.
Absolutely. So, right, what have we got next for you? So, we've got a little treat for something from Beetlejuice. This is quite appropriate as well. You might have the fright of their lives.